Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. So we last left off, we had to do something with the two different shrines on either end of this place here, so we might as well get that done.
Who dares take my ashes?
Fighting ghosties to prove my worth!
I am beaten. You have my aid.
Thank you. Vixie comments that Dracula had the best ass-shaped hair in that movie. He had a very silly looking wig at the very beginning, yes. Where's the other one? Over here? There it is. Alright. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey.
Stand and fight.
Alright, I'm standing, I'm fighting. Nope, enough of that.
Hold. I will help defend the walls.
Thank you to you too. It'd be nice if you just do what you're told. So this pointless fighting. Back inside.
I've got a
Hello.
lot to do here.
Merciful healing mother, what is that dreadful noise?
The Ordinators have been summoned. Their men to have summoned their men to guard the walls.
Truly, the three have touched this temple. The spirits of past Ordinators now guard our walls. Peace at last. Now, if only... Wait, who is that?
Cure it! Cure it! Ashlanders have tunneled under the walls. We're all doomed. Almalexia, save us!
Calm down. What was that?
Ashlanders are inside the temple. They've broken through an old storage tunnel under the hillside. We'll all be killed!
Where did they tunnel in?
They got in behind the temple building to the southwest. Ordinator Nethys has taken command of its defenses. Even with the spirits and healed soldiers, I fear we'll be overrun. This is a fight for our lives.
You warn the guards, I'll help the Ordinators.
Please, there's another way. It doesn't have to end like this. Not with another slaughter. Not with more blood between us.
They're attacking us. How can we stop them?
They attack because they don't know Hedrana disapproves. I'd hope to avoid this, but there's no choice. I would like to give you an artifact. Hedrana gave it to me as a last resort.
What is it?
I don't know. The wise woman spoke into it. When you activate it, her image appears and repeats what she said. If you use it near Zidak's Ashlanders, they should let you pass.
Why didn't you use this artifact sooner?
Our Ashkan acts against the wishes of our wise woman. If his duplicity was known to our people, they'd never trust him again. It would destroy him.
You betrayed your people. Why do you care?
He does what he thinks is best for us. It's difficult to explain to outsiders. The Ashkan is the father of our tribe. Would you want to learn that your father is a liar? That he puts his desire for revenge above your family's safety?
It's better to know the truth.
I admire your strength. If I couldn't trust my father's wisdom, I'd feel lost. Where would I turn for counsel? I'm sorry, this isn't your concern.
Where'd you get this device?
She didn't say. I've seen similar devices in collections of dwarven relics. I don't know why the wise woman would have such a thing. The dwarves were sinful people who wallowed in selfish curiosity.
Why didn't you use this sooner again?
Our Ashkan acts against the wishes of our wise woman. If his duplicity was known to our people, he does what he thinks is best for us. It's difficult to explain.
And we go around in a circle. Never mind. Moving on.
Ah, it's you. Good. We need someone here who can get things done.
What's the situation?
We've repelled the Ashlanders' first assault. It's only a matter of time before they launch another one. I have to give them credit. Breaching the tunnel was a creative approach. Fortunately for us, the Ashlanders are lousy engineers.
What do you mean?
The support beams holding open the breach. I can hear them cracking from here. It would be easy to knock them down, if you had the tools to do it.
What tools should I use?
The temple monks do a good deal of manual labor here, gardening and such like. Look in their quarters. Those outbuildings back behind the temple, a pickaxe would work.
So you want me to take out the supports while I'm in the tunnel?
You're right. It's not the safest plan. That's why we'd like you to weaken the supports, not knock them down outright. If you can use a bit of finesse, they won't collapse before you hit the last one.
What will happen when I hit the last one?
I think that's obvious. You need to get out as fast as you can.
Pickaxe will do. Let me see here. Map. Still need to turn that one in. Okay.
Heed me, Kargish warriors. I bid you let this one pass unharmed.
What is it?
Fan out! Heed me, Kargish warriors. I bid you let this one pass unharmed. Heed me, Kargish warriors. I bid you let this one pass unharmed.
I think it's a better idea to go further in and then destroy the last ones first. We can just walk out quickly.
Heed me, Kargish warriors. I bid you let this one pass unharmed. Heed me, Kargish warriors.
Dang it. They want me to go further in again.
To me, warriors!
So much for not having a fight. I'll teach you. It keeps saying I can push it, but it's not doing it there. Ah, we get last support. Load.
Curse my lot.
You really do want to help. An outlander willing to give us a chance. Will wonders never cease?
He didn't surrender. He fought to his last breath.
Zadak's fatal flaw was rage, not cowardice. Now there is no male in our tribe fit to take his place. Some of the housemen at the temple want revenge. They will hunt our people, so Tyrannot and I are leaving.
Wish there was a better way. Yeah, my idea would have made sense, but yeah, it's an Elder Scrolls game and they want things done a certain way because F you, we defy your logic and we support our own. Apparently. If it was, like, say, we're supposed to actually go back out the way we came in and actually leave these guys trapped with no way in, then yeah, that would make sense and we could have actually stopped the entire fight from happening. But Elder Scrolls defies logic. Game logic. But we want you to have a fight too. We don't want you to just stop the fighting. You need to punch someone out as well.
Take pride in your work.
Whee! If I turn this in, hi.
Well, look at this. If it isn't the scamp I sent to clear out the donkey. Going to get a little rough for you, Scrap? Sure took you long enough.
So all you have to say to me?
This is a gathering of the Undaunted, and you're about to become one of us. Hope your ears are ready to bleed.
Oh, great.
Put it together, Mutts! We've got a new scamp that's ready to risk life and limb for glory! And I say, we welcome the scamp as only we know how!
I could always use an assistant, or a scribe to record my exploits.
I think the new blood could help me in the privy. I'm not supposed to lift anything heavy.
You're looking pretty light from here, Felvin. I propose a toast to the newcomer.
Hear, hear! A toast!
Aye, a toast and a song!
Hear, hear!
To those who fall in battle to the new scamp, how shameful it must be to look upon that ugly face as the last thing you see.
To those who fall in love with the scamp, for they have sacrificed so much for so little.
To the new scamp's blacksmith. Unused swords rarely need repair.
Fine toasts, one and all. Now, for the song.
Who knows no fear of beast or blade?
Undaunted!
Undaunted!
Who knows no fear of Daedric plains?
We are undaunted!
Who knows no fear of death, of age?
Undaunted!
Undaunted!
We are undaunted! Not bad for a bunch of half-wit drugs. Take pride in being undaunted, scamp. Your deeds will live on long after your body fails.
Alright, so I'm supposed to talk to you again.
What are you looking at? The song's over.
And that's it?
And we're done. You are now one of the Undaunted. Divines help you.
Okay.
That's all there is to it. Welcome to the fold, scamp. You may one day have as many notches in your axe as I do. Oh, who am I kidding? No, you won't.
What should I do now?
What should you do? You're undaunted. Go kill something big, and let all Tamriel know of your exploits.
What do I get for being undaunted?
What do you get? How about unending glory? A life of pride and satisfaction? That good enough for you?
And if it isn't?
Indeed. Undaunted always ask for more. More danger, more treasure. But we take care of our own. We know how to fight, and we'll teach you. If you stick around. We have an armory, and we'll arm you for a fee. If you stick around.
Any dangerous monsters about that I can kill?
Heard a rumor that some goblins in Varanus took over a cave. Been causing a nuisance for some dark elves. Place is called Fungal Grotto. You may find your adventure there. Goblins for sure.
Alright, goodbye. truckload of experience, 180 gold. Yeah, I'm part of the Undaunted Club. Not that it seems to really do much. Oh, let's see. Can also do one of these for some extra experience and get that level. What do we get this time? Oh, they realized I upgraded. Okay. Alright, Helcom swords. Alright, Helcom cross and greaves. Let's see, just basic ass swords, as low levels we can get away with. Say hi to Panda? I guess, to whoever Panda is. Hello. Oh, I totally missed that up there. Hi. I totally missed that a couple posts ago. Yeah, I totally missed that post. Sorry about that. Yeah, hello. Let's see here. I need 2 of these. And I'm out of Ori Halcom. Let's see if the local smithies have been making any Ori Halcom stuff for me to steal. I'm sorry, he kinda, they don't show up blue like your name does, and they kinda hid amongst the other posts. Just loose stuff that just happened to be going on in the chat at the time. Whoosh. Besides, also, I gotta remind you, tiny screen, dyslexic, trying to read. Ooh. Bad steal. So no, these haven't upgraded to Ori Halcom yet. I'm wondering if maybe the upgrade is level based, because I noticed that the weakest stuff is level 26. Ori Halcom is the next level up from steel for blacksmith crafting. So it might take a while before we get there. I need to just grind up more levels, apparently. No, it's not exactly as good as adamantium. That's more of a mithril thing. But actually, depending upon your setting, maybe Ori Halcom is a replacement for mithril, so I'm not sure. I haven't delved into the smithing lore of Elder Scrolls that deeply until this game, so we'll see. We'll see what the next level up is. let's see here. So everything else, I believe, is elsewhere, and they did say I could go try out the Fungal Grotto, so let's... Actually, I haven't done a dungeon delve on the actual stream yet, so I might as well actually go and do that anyway. When did I start this stream? It's been barely a half hour. So we're not quite through it yet. I was wondering whether or not they dug too deeply and too greedily in the other one I did on my own. It was actually a dwarf cave, and I did get a whole bunch of dwarf gears, and there's no more dwarves in Tamriel, so one has to wonder. Multiple versions of this dungeon. Which would you want to enter? Let's just enter the first one. Haven't even been to the first one, so let's do that.
Who's there?
I be here. Hi.
You're not part of my expedition. Interesting. This is no random chance. I believe you're the answer to our problem.
What problem?
We're searching these caverns for a sacred shrine that's been lost for ages. Our problem is that Dreg and goblins are overrunning the place. Goblins are slow-witted. If you kill their chieftain, they must accept you as their leader.
What then?
Stick the chieftain's head on a spike somewhere the whole tribe can see. Then lead them to attack the Dreg. Once the Dreg's king is dead, we'll be free to explore. And to reward you handsomely, of course.
I'll kill both of their leaders.
Goblins are pathetic beasts, but they have their uses.
Who are you people?
We follow the ways of the Kaima, not the false gods of the Tribunal. We're servants of the web spinner who Vivek usurped. Dunmer, Goblin, or Dreg were all caught in the strands of the spider's web.
What is the shrine that you're looking for?
I'm sworn to secrecy by my order, but rest assured, our cause is just. Clear our path into the caverns and you'll be rewarded. That's all you need to know, and all that I'm permitted to discuss.
You strike me as a much more drow-like version of the Dark Elves in this particular setting. I'm not sure if I like that or not. I don't know what I'm getting into.
If you don't think the reward is worth the risk, perhaps you should leave.
Okay, fine. Be like that. Wow. And this is where I decide I'm going to walk away. Yeah, I walked into that and I decided this is not worth it. Have a nice day. There's no healing. There's too many of them to actually be bothered. I'd be just sitting there healing the entire time. This is obviously a group thing. And I don't have a group, so dungeons aren't worth it. And already as it is, I have to head back just so I can repair my helmet. Ooh. On the plus side, found some Mari Halcom. God damn it. How about you decide which button you want me to use to accept things and just keep it like that? Yeah, I got my hopes up, thought we were going to do another dungeon delve, and it turns out that the dungeon delves are usually really nasty, horrible things. Well, that teaches me I'm not going to bother wasting my time anymore.
What?
What is your name? What is your quest?
If you don't get that reference, I feel sad for you. Oh, there we go. Vixie replies,
"What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?"
"There are those who call me Tim." Alright, well, I don't think there's really anything else I can do right now on this map. That was the one thing they wanted me to go to, and it's just like, nope, already nope. Oh, okay. Kings of Grotto, yeah. Yeah, no. So let's try to bump into this as naturally as we can. We want to get to the closest waypoint, which would be this one right here, and we're going to follow the road south. It's from what I can tell, Vixie, it's essentially a two-part dungeon, and there's part A and then there's part B. It's not that it's a different difficulty or anything. It's essentially a continuation of the dungeon. So I don't think it's going to be any better, to be honest. It already looks to be a dungeon that doesn't want me to go anywhere or do anything, so to hell with it. I'm going to massively level up and gear up before I can go in there and solo. Again, if you're going to force a dungeon like that, and your game is so soloable up until this point, I don't get why you'd want to suddenly ham-fist group play. It just kind of makes people irked and not want to play parts of your game. Oh, that's right, you're here.
I can't believe this. Injured on my first real mission.
Hi.
I just arrived Deshaun. Dethisum sent me. Perhaps you've heard of him? He's the consul for the town of Circamora, the Cirque. I'm here to spread the word and warn people about the Lodos Plague.
What's the Lotus Plague?
It is a terrible sickness that is ravaging the Deshaun countryside. Look, I need to send word to my cousin Dandri. You can find her at the Cirque. Can you take this letter to my cousin? I'd appreciate it.
I can deliver the letter, I guess.
For your help. Make sure you tell my cousin that I'm all right. If you head south, you won't be able to miss the Cirque. Tell her I'll return home as soon as I'm able.
Can you tell me anything else about this plague?
It's pretty bad. People all over the region are getting sick. They say that the plague turns the afflicted into monsters. The town consul, Dethisum, sent me to get help and warn other settlements about the plague.
Yeah, I don't know how the scaling really works in this game, Vixie. Only that gear and skills help level or break the playing field, essentially. So they're like at my level, but they're beyond my skill level, essentially. Especially in a big group like that. Like I said, I either need a group or I need to be more experienced before I can take them. Anyway, back to this guy. Have you found anyone to help yet?
Well, truth be told, you're the first person, other than the bandits I've run into, and the afflicted heading for the Cirque. There's a lot of them. Word of the curative has spread faster than the plague itself, as far as I can tell.
There's a cure?
That's what the Mulborn claim. They showed up at the Cirque and set up a quarantine. They're offering their curative to anyone who wants it. But Dethisum isn't convinced they're telling us the whole truth.
How did you get injured?
Bandits. They robbed me, roughed me up. But I'll live. And a few bruises won't stop me. I have a plague to warn people about. I wonder, though. One of the bandits had a Mulborn recruiting letter. I saw it sticking out of his pack as he beat me.
Tell me more about Mulborn.
Dethisum doesn't trust them. Neither does his sister, Arona, as far as I can tell. They do appear to be too good to be true. But they claim to be able to cure anyone afflicted with the plague. That's why they set up the quarantine at the Cirque.
I've never heard of the Mulborn.
Neither had I. Not until they showed up on our doorstep. They seem to be some kind of altruistic society dedicated to helping the afflicted of Morrowind. Now that I think about it, they did have an awful lot of weapons for a group of healers.
Alright, I'll see you later. That smacks of all kinds of not right. Yeah, alright. Into Deshaun we go. Finally in the second zone. Hello.
Who knew that so many afflicted would flock to the Cirque? All these people, they're so sick.
Your cousin asked me to give you this letter.
A letter? From my cousin? That's wonderful news. I'm glad to hear you made it to Stonefall safely. Thanks for bringing this to me, friend. I was so relieved to get that letter from my cousin. Between knowing that he's all right and hearing that the Maulborn have a cure for this plague, I am feeling so much better.
What can you tell me about the Maulborn?
Well, I'm not one of their recruitment liaisons, but I can tell you a little. They claim to be an altruistic organization, formed to help the common people of Morrowind.
I'm not so sure I understand.
What's to understand? They're a volunteer organization. They say they fill the gaps left by the Tribunal and the Great Houses. They set up the quarantine here to help the afflicted. Claim to have a cure for the plague. But that's all I know.
That's a whole lot of info. Roll my eyes harder. Alright, thanks, bye. Did I level? I don't think I leveled. I got close, though. So close. Alright. And it autoed me to Bad Medicine, which is the next closest quest, actually. Oh, hi. Yeah, you. I remember trying to take up this quest, and then you complained when I had to leave because I realized we were in over our heads. Anyway, yeah, let's have a look around.
By the three, this place smells terrible.
Hiya. Having a quick look around. Bookshelf. Hey, increase my heavy armor. Anyway, yeah, you. Hi.
Oh, look at me. I'm a terrible mess. You really must excuse my dreadful appearance. I haven't been feeling very well lately. By the way, you haven't seen Nostrum Breva, have you? She promised to bring me more of the Maulborn curative.
I'm afraid not. We're looking for... Delthazam. Have you seen him? Dithesum.
The town
guy.
council? Such a nice young man. Why, I do recall that he came to see me yesterday. He said he had other townsfolk to check on, but that he would bring me a curative as soon as he could.
What do you know about the Maulborn?
The curative? Remarkable stuff. Tastes awful, but wipes the plague right out of your system. One of those delightful Maulborn gave me one a few days ago. Nostrum Breva, she called herself. But I think I need another dosage.
Can I ask you something else?
I may be ill and bedraggled, but I still have my manners. What would you like to know?
When did the plague first appear here?
Oh, I couldn't say for sure. Perhaps the alchemist Nalene would know. I can tell you that I started feeling ill a few days ago, after I drank the Maulborn curative. She said that would happen. You have to get ill to get better, the Maulborn said.
I'm not so sure on that. Tell me more about them.
Such a polite young woman, that Nostrum Breva. Claimed they were here to provide the help the Tribunal refused to give. They have a curative for the plague, you know. Vile stuff. But the best medicine always tastes terrible, my mother always said.
To you I say a spoonful of sugar. Anyway. Onward! I don't think it's gonna be quite to serve man, but it's not good. I have lots of questions and very little answers, which is looking really bad because my assumptions are going to very bad places.
Are you all right? You look so pale. No wonder my brother wouldn't let me come by to visit.
Don't worry about me. I'll be back on my feet in no time. But what about you? Your brother said that neither of you had taken the curative yet.
Uncle, I'm not sure about these Maulborn, and their curative sounds too good to be true, but don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
Hi there.
I see Arona has conscripted a new soldier into her private army.
I'm trying to help find her brother.
Is Dethisum missing? He was by yesterday for a visit. I know he had other stops to make. He did seem concerned about the Moorborn, though. Sealing themselves in their quarantine, no longer providing the curative. It made him furious.
Is there anything we can do for you?
My niece's visit was more than enough. I feel better already. Besides, I've overcome worse ailments than a queasy stomach and a bad cough. I'll be fine.
Can I ask a few more things?
A good conversation is like a hot bowl of guar liver soup. It soothes the aches that ail you. What did you want to ask?
When did the Malborn arrive in town?
I think it was 12 mornings ago. The day the wild Nyx got into the brooding elf's trash receptacles. Nostrum Breva had the quarantine up in a matter of days. Then she started distributing the curative.
What can you tell me about the plague?
They call it the Lodos Plague. Maybe Vivek knows where it came from, but I certainly don't. I can tell you that it's going to have to try harder if it really wants to kill me. Or turn me into some kind of monster, if you can believe the stories.
Are you really her uncle?
I am a blood kin of House Redorum, if that's what you're asking. More a third cousin twice removed, if you want to be specific. But I've been close to Arona and her family since she and Dethisum were children.
So, basically an uncle, if he wants to slim it down, yeah. Okay, I get the picture. Alright, thank you very much.
Grell! Grell, are you in here?
My, this place looks like a shambles. Maybe upstairs? Pardon us.
By the tribunal! Grell! Grell, please! Be your friend!
I don't think he's anybody's friend. This does not bode well.
Poor Grell. What in Oblivion's name happened to him? Let's get out of here.
I think I have answers. I don't like them. Yeah, let's get out of here quick. I'll talk to you outside. Gonna wanna probably bar off that entire place. Anyway, hi.
The sicker people get, the more incoherent they become, and now it looks like the rumors are true. The Lotus Plague does turn people into monsters. I don't think we're ever gonna find my brother.
Maybe we should pay a visit to the quarantine.
The quarantine? I guess it makes sense that Dethisum would want to go see what the Malborn are doing in there. And I've yet to see any evidence that the curative works. Alright, if you want to go to the quarantine, I'll go with you.
Tell me what you know about the quarantine.
The Malborn set up the quarantine around the old graveyard. In the beginning, they were letting people inside and freely distributing the curative. But they closed the front gate a few days ago and haven't responded to any of our requests.
Any idea on how we can get in there?
Dethisum provided them with the old graveyard key when they first arrived, and I've seen Malborn coming and going through the back gate. If we go to the back gate, I'm sure we can get one of the Malborn to let us inside.
Alrighty, let's have a look. And the fact that they're perched on top of a grave site doesn't exactly make me any more happy about this. Yep. Okay, there's their quarantine wall. I'm pretty sure they're creating a zombie plague in there. This is suspicious as all hell. And especially after my recent dealings with undead.
The Malborn are using the back gate. Let's see if one of them has the key. Hey! What are you idiots doing? Do we look like plague husks to you?
No, but they look like plague husks to me. The undead have an uncanny ability to be rather active.
Did you see that? They attacked us. And for no good reason. Let's find the key and see what the Malborn are hiding in there.
Take all. Let's have a good look. I'm hearing noises in there that I don't like either. Oh yeah. This is a plague fight waiting to happen. This is a zombie invasion waiting to happen right here. I think the Malborn have been overrun by something they didn't understand. And by somebody who decided to raise more of the dead. I'm almost guaranteeing it. This is not boding well. Alright, you, crispy critters. Don't worry, madam. They just want to eat your brains. They're not unreasonable. Nobody wants to eat your eyes. A quest on top of a quest.
Open those gates eventually, you swits. What are they up to in there? And why won't they let me get a look at their curative? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you standing there through the haze of my indignation. Can I help you? No, wait. You can help me.
How can I help?
I'm the town alchemist, and I want to get a sample of the Malborn curative. They refused to give me any. Proprietary formula, they said. Well, I want to figure out what's in this miracle elixir. I don't trust anything labeled proprietary.
You want me to get a bit of the curative for you to look at?
Do you always skip ahead in the story? No one has an iota of patience anymore. But yes, I need a few bottles of the curative. I'm sure you'll be able to find some inside the quarantine. Then we'll see what's in this proprietary formula.
All right, we'll get a few bottles of the curative then.
Just watch your step in there. I don't trust these Malborn or their good intentions.
I'm gonna ask a few questions.
As long as you promise to collect the curatives as soon as we're done, ask away.
What do you know about the Malborn?
Not much. They say they're here to help, but they certainly don't act like any charitable caregivers I ever met. I don't trust them. Which is why I want to find out what's in the curative they're pushing on the populace.
You and me both. All right. Tell me about the curative then, and what do you know?
There's not much to tell. They claim the elixir is a cure for the Lodos plague, but I haven't seen anyone recover from the illness yet. But I could tell you more once you get me a few samples of the curative to examine.
What do you do in town?
I'm an alchemist. I took over for Arnis when he retired. I also have a bit of training as a healer. Before the Malborn arrived, I was the one the townsfolk came to see when they got sick.
Yeah, I can see where you're getting niffed because they're kind of screwing the pooch.
Look over there. That's one of the Malborn. One of the husks must have gotten him.
All right. Breaking and entering. the way it's always meant to be done.
By the three, this place chills me to the bones. Let's see if we can find my brother and then get out of here.
Not the brother, not the brother, not the brother. Definitely not the brother. Let's have a look over this way. Some notes over here. Useless, absolutely useless. The curative isn't going to meet our mistress's demanding standards. If it simply kills the person while they ingest it, if we were trying to create a new poison, then we'd be wildly successful. But that isn't the task at hand. Reduce the amount of dried corpse blood and try again. Oh shit. And watch the temperature in those cauldrons. One of them was dangerously close to boiling over, and I, for one, have no desire to be drenched in spray of boiling curative. Shadier, the shadier. Let's see, what else we got here? Yup. Oh. Did they get the... over here. This is what we're looking for. This batch of curative was so close to perfect. Unfortunately, it was a tad too effective. The affected turned into violent husks far more quickly than we had hoped for at this point in the process. Perhaps this particular mixture will be useful later when we need a quick influx of undead soldiers, but for now this batch won't suffice. An interesting side effect of this version of the curative concerns the level of aggressiveness demonstrated by the newly created husks. They turn immediately violent and consider everything that moves to be an enemy or food. These husks also demonstrated a total disregard for husk scent we apply when working in close proximity to them. They attacked our workers as soon as they saw them, indicating that the scent no longer masks us from the husks created with this version of the curative. Let's increase the cooking time by 1 hour and decrease the amount of wolf bile by about 25%. Everything I hear about that's in this curative just makes me want to go no. Let's find your brother, but hopefully he hasn't been given the curative yet. Otherwise, he's probably dead.
My brother,
oh,
what happened to you?
Shit.
By the three, I fear the plague consumes you, brother.
Verona, what are you doing here? It's not safe.
The Maulborn attacked us, and the afflicted are turning into plague husks. Oh, Dathesum, this is dreadful.
The Maulborn is spreading the plague. For some reason, they want everyone to become afflicted. They're not healers. They're monsters.
Do you mind be able to finally talk to me, please? There we go.
The low-dose plague. I have no idea why. But it's clear to me that the Maulborn curative is actually the source of the disease. Whatever they're planning, you have to stop them.
You need a healer.
That's not important. Get my sister out of here and stop the Maulborn. Destroy the so-called curative and put an end to that mad woman, Nostrum Breva.
I don't think Arowana wants to leave your side.
Then convince her. I'm too far gone. I don't want to become one of those things and hurt my sister. Besides, she's a Redoran. She has a duty to the Cirque and its people.
No, there's still time to try and help you.
You are as hard-headed and stubborn as my sister. Vivec, damn you. Fine. Do what you must. But if the unthinkable occurs, I expect you to stop me before I hurt anyone.
Alrighty, let's get going.
Detheesum, you swit. We're not leaving without you.
Get him topside.
I know what you're doing. I could become a plague husk at any moment.
My decision is final. Besides, you're sick, and your judgment can't be trusted. I'll get us out of here while our friend deals with the Moldborn.
Yep, I can deal with this. You go ahead and get out of here.
All right, we're done here. Pack everything up. We need to regroup with the other Moldborn cadres and deliver this plague to the rest of Dashar.
Hi there. You look wonderful, I say.
Soon all of Morrowind will know about the Moldborn. You can't stop the Moldborn, you fool. We are the cleansing fire that burns across Morrowind.
No, I am the cleansing fire. And you shall burn.
You for a bit. Need more heals, and you need to go down. Oh wait, never mind. Hi there.
Flank now.
Need these. Burn this. got 5. Basically the entire area. I'm not seeing what I'm looking for though. Oh, my weapon also unenchanted. I need to re-enchant it. There we go. Yeah, blah blah blah, not listening, blah la 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 la. I am part of the sacred fire. Not finding what I'm looking for here. Must continue looking elsewhere. Ooh. You've turned vicious, eh? Luckily, you things ain't that strong. Check in really quick to see if any of that's spawned back in yet or not. Ah, here we go. So those potions I was looking for are back. 4 and 5. Alright, we're done with that. I'm gonna turn you all to living tiki torches. Oh, hi. Fire it up. Just don't know when to quit, do ya?
I need it.
I just heard that. I also just heard that. I'm not sure where that came from. Never you mind on the healing. But yeah, as we were coming around that corner, I heard one of them say, "That's not my soup, that's my laundry." That was a Scooby-Doo reference right there. Actually, I think they said stew, not soup, but still, same difference. It's just soggy bread makers. That's what that is. Lumps of meat and random fruits and vegetables. Anyway. Oh. Is that her? No, that's... I don't think so. I think she was leaning over that body when we came out here. So she moved on us. Alright. I think they're all probably in town by now. Which means I'm gonna hurry it up. Get us the Sam Scratch out of here. If you heard that clunk, that was somebody behind me closing my bedroom door. Okay, fine. Alright. Doors, for some reason, don't seem to want to work very well when you're under combat. Hi there. I thought you were still alive.
Were you able to acquire any
Word at
samples
first.
of the Molborn curative? I'm really curious to see what the elixir is made of.
Here you go, but I'm pretty sure the elixir won't cure anything.
I've been watching the townsfolk who received the curative and came to the same conclusion. But I'll be able to tell for sure after I analyze the elixir. Take this. It isn't much, but I'm sure you didn't have too much trouble in there. Thanks for your help. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some alchemical wizardry to perform.
Don't we all? I also have a young lady's brother to have a peek in on him because apparently he wasn't doing too hot a little while ago. Hello.
Glad to see you managed to make it out of the quarantine too. Does that mean those Molborn fetchers have been dealt with?
The Molborn are finished, at least here at Cirque. How's your brother?
Not well. Alchemist Naline fancies herself something of a healer, and she's been working with the Thisum and the other afflicted. Hopefully she'll devise a treatment for them soon.
Is the alchemist making any progress?
Some. She seems confident at least. But what do I know of drafts and elixirs? But tell me, do you think the Molborn pose a threat to the rest of Deshawn?
I'm not sure. It certainly sounds like their plans include more than just the Cirque.
That's what I'm thinking as well. But maybe your efforts were enough to put an end to all that. For now, at least, the Cirque is safe. Take this as a thank you for helping us. The Molborn have been dealt with, but I could use a little more of your help if you don't mind.
Okay, what do you need?
It's my brother. He's still ill and his condition has taken a turn for the worse. Naline is working to develop some kind of treatment, but she could use your assistance. She can't work at her alchemy table and also gather the components she needs.
Alright, let me guess. You want me to go to her?
Talk to Naline.
Yep.
Let her know I ask you to assist her. She can be a little aloof, but she'll tell you what she needs you to do.
Alright, I'll go talk to her.
Dathisa, lie down. You need to rest.
Ah, hi. You're actually in here.
Yes. It's nice to see you again, of course, but I am kind of in the middle of something here.
Is this always where you do your work?
You certainly are an inquisitive one, aren't you? If you must know, Arnis lets me use his equipment until I can set up a shop of my own.
You don't have your own?
Not that I really want to tell you my life story, but I was apprenticed to Arnis. Then the plague struck the Cirque, and other priorities took precedence. I'll be on my own soon enough, provided the town survives this crisis.
Erona said you needed some help.
Did she? Well, I suppose I do. There are a few additives I require, but I can't very well walk away from my table while the Thesum and the rest of the townsfolk need my skills. Even this interruption can prove disastrous where alchemy is concerned.
What additives do you need me to get?
I need Kind's Heart healing herbs, sour milk tea, and dragon scale mushrooms. The innkeeper usually has healing herbs. Grelflan loved sour milk tea, and Sorel Tatus had a taste for exotic mushrooms. You should find what I need in those locations.
Okay. I hear you, dude. We're going, Captain Moans. Essentially like every other house in the block. Okay. Poke my head in here really quick. Should actually be calling the stream pretty soon, actually. And let me double check again. That might actually be time. Probably past time, actually. Oh yeah, we're past time. We're good. So I think we're going to call it there then. We will continue to try and cure the plague next time then. So for right now, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all keep enjoying the show. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, upvote, follow, whatever it is you do on the platforms that you're watching, whether it be YouTube or VidMe. And I hope you'll join us all. Tomorrow night I'll be continuing this actually, and unless other plans come up. And then Monday night we'll be having the group run on this game, unless something else again comes up. I think there's Halloween stuff here and there that Aaron and others want to play, so we might be switching things up during the week depending upon what's going on. But that's it for now. Again, thank you very much to Vixie for joining me in the chat, and sorry to what was the name again? Sorry to Panda Plays. I totally missed you when you first posted something, but I hope you also join us in the chat again next time. Thank you all very much for watching, and if you want to help out even more than just liking and sharing the videos, you can always join Streamlabs or the Patreon. Or if you're on VidMe, you can also tip the video, or you can also subscribe. It's pretty much just like my Patreon right now. Again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow night. Have a good night, everybody.